Are you guys ready for a mammoth haul video? It might actually take me a couple videos to show you everything I've purchased this past month for December 2014. I've actually purchased them all through the month of November, but now I've got a whole pile of parcels waiting to be opened up. Let's get right into it. The first parcels we're going to open up are these Auto World. This is the latest release of both the premium line and the licensed premium line. Now these are the original boxes. I've got all 12 cars, including both recolors of each, and we're going to take a look at every single one of them in case you haven't seen these before. They are amazing. So these cars were released in July 31st, 2014. I'm just getting my hands on them now. But both the premium and the licensed premium both have the same release date. And anyways, these are the latest cars. So let's crack these boxes open and see what's inside. So once I've got the master box open here for the premium licensed Auto World cars, you can see how they ship. There's 6 to a box. It's actually double box, so essentially triple box actually, because this box came in the shipper's box, which has this box and then these boxes. So you're going to get these cars real secure when you buy them by the box. They've got the paper in between the plastic containers, and that's going to keep these packages so nice and shiny when you get your hands on them. You're going to know you're one of only a couple people that's probably handled these cars, and if you're one to keep them in the package, then it's going to work out real nice for you. You're going to have some very clear, scratch-free, dent-free packaging. So let's take a closer look at all these cars here and get them out of their box. This will be the Auto World Premium Licensed castings. There's going to be 6 cars with 2 recolors for a total of 12. And then from there we're going to look at the Auto World Premium non-licensed cars, which are equally as amazing, just on a different kind of packaging, kind of. So it's going to have a cardboard packaging, but we've got the luxury cruisers in here, the muscle wagons, just an amazing assortment of Auto World cars. Really none better on the 1/64 scale market, in my opinion, currently for 2014. So let's take a look at those now. Okay, and now here we have it, all 12 cars from the Auto World Premium licensed die-cast release for 2014. I've set up both cars with the recolors next to them, and we'll start at the far right here. We've got the Firebird, released this year with the new color scheme. These cars were released in the 2013 lineup. I believe it was red and blue, maybe? Red for sure. We could take a look and double check that. But anyways, this is a new tool, which means it has never been released before. It's a new casting of this car. A great example of the 73 Plymouth Roadrunner. Love that car, and all of these cars have amazingly detailed engines, so if you do open up your packages, you're going to be able to see that. At this time I won't be opening these packages just right now, but look at the packaging. It's hard to open up that when you've got so much information on the backs of them and detail and those licensed pictures with the actual cars featured on a magazine. Interestingly, of course, one car is the authentic recolor, or the authentic color of the car. So for instance, with this Mustang, you can see it's painted with red and two-tone black with stripes, and on the magazine it's a red Mustang. So the recolor yellow, you can pretty obviously tell which one is the Auto World choice for the color variation, because the magazine still shows a red Mustang. So that's a yellow Mustang there, and same with this Dodge Dart. You've got a gold one on the Classic Car magazine, and a blue one as the recolor. I like that they do a recolor. I mean, it's clearly, ultimately, one of those things to get collectors to buy the car twice, but hey, these cars are amazing, so if I have any reason at all to buy the car twice, I will do so, especially a recolor, because heck, I'd almost want to buy 2 of these cars just to open one, and maybe even a third one to take it apart and customize it, because these cars are so real, so realistic looking. that like for demolition derby customizers or whatever, any sort of customizer, these cars are just amazing. And we'll get more into that as we look at the next round of 12 cars, the Auto World Premium release, which feature the cruisers and wagons. Let's have a look at those now. And now it's time to check out all 12 releases for this year of the Auto World Premium release die-cast cars. And these are going to include some magnificent cars for any 1/64 scale collection. The muscle wagons, we've got luxury cruisers, vintage muscle, and modern muscle now. Definitely the prize of this lot are these muscle wagons. They are 1969 Chevy Kingswood estate wagons, and the details on them is just tremendous. This year, although these are a recasting of the cars released in 2013, this year you're going to note that their headlights are incorporated into the front grills, which they were not in the 2013 line. And personally, I think this makes the cars look even more authentic. It's a nice feature. We've got returning features being the woody wagon type look with the wood paneling on the sides, the roof racks, and of course the authentic tires and engines and everything that we've come to expect from Auto World. Also this year we've got the luxury cruiser release being a 1970 Chevy Impala Coupe, as well as a 1967 Chevy Eldorado. One thing to note about these cars is that unlike the licensed cars, the packaging actually reflects the color of the car. So whereas the licensed cars show the licensed vehicle on an actual magazine print and the recolor doesn't match, these ones match. So you know, it makes it look a little bit more professional, I would say, the packaging matching. And clearly these cars are not part of the license thing because they can't go and change the licensing of a magazine. But you do still get you get this wonderful little matchbox style cardboard three-dimensional box. If you do open your cars, you can display that with them. But for me, I think they look great in the packaging. And at this time, until I can afford to buy two of these cars, they're going to stay in the packaging because it's just very nice to buy these brand new in a crate like I have. So here you see the 70 Chevy Impala Custom Coupe. Over here we've got the 64 Ford Galaxy 500 XL convertible. And all of these cars feature a tremendous amount of detail in the headlights, the license plates, the grills, tail lights. The interiors are great. They are all black so far. They haven't seemed to find a different color for the inject molding of the plastic interiors. And there are no tampos in the interiors, but the interiors themselves are very well cast. Very detailed, not sloppy in the least. And I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we start seeing more details. Keep in mind that Auto World is still relatively new on the game for die-cast cars. Many of the designers were originally designers in the Johnny Lightning department back in 2013 before that company went bust under the misdirection of Tommy Toys. But you know, obviously the designers are not to blame because they've got some great cars here, great castings, and the proportions, you know, putting so much attention into that true 1/64 scale proportions and providing a nice mix of modern muscle cars, vintage muscle cars, and especially, I have to repeat that 3 times, for the luxury cruisers and muscle wagons edition. Something that not too many die-cast resellers or retailers or designers, what have you, they're not doing that very often, and it's nice to start seeing some real detailed models coming out, especially in the wagons and those big old cruisers that did not see a lot of attention until now. It's pretty hard pressed to find a 1/64 scale version of many of these cars. So very happy to see this. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to have lots more videos to come. I've got so much to show you guys. And, you know, we're going to try and keep these videos to a reasonable amount of time so you don't spend your entire day watching one video. So stay tuned. There'll be another video coming up shortly. Leave a comment and please subscribe if you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. Happy hunting.